How's it going, everybody? This is going to be some war gameplay footage up against NWO Drop Bears. Now, full disclosure, my energy is not where it is right now in this video because we did these fights at night because we had to set the stage, get the buff rooms down for my Alliance members. Wasn't drinking coffee. It was after Easter weekend. Oof. Enjoy. Alrighty, I'm here with Scotty. We're going to be trying some Illuminati action into this alpha flight with Knull. We got overpowered on our side, so I think that we're going to be A-okay. It'll be kind of funny if we're not. And you'll be able to hear Scotty yell at me in real time. So here we go. We get speed up on spawn. It means we get to go first. Most importantly, our Hank gets to go and cleanse and give us safeguard so that North Star doesn't ruin our day. So it should be okay. Should be okay. We'll see. And we're currently in armory digging down, so. Alrighty, here we go. Knull is all the way on the other side, though. So, I mean, we got to get through the Sassima Squatch as fast as possible so that we can get over to that Knull and take him out before he gets... Basically, before he gets his special. If he gets his ult off, yeah, it sucks. But we'll still be able to figure it out. Alright, Sasquatch almost died. Apply offense down. We can't stun him. But offense down, immunity would be pretty nice. We'll also gain taunt. This gives me safeguard. Reapply safeguard. Disrupt trauma. Can't land either of those. So let's do this one then. Let's give him offense down. Well, he already has it, but hopefully we rebound back to him a bunch. Alright. Looks like both Hank and Black Bolt get to go before Knull. Okay, wow. This Knull is super dead, isn't he? That immunity might have been a really good idea. Alright, let's get that defense up off of the Knull. Sassima Squatch is down. Knull is down. Yeah, Illuminati's going to clean this one up. Zero problem. I mean, like, we had somebody who had Odin with Alpha Flight. They can't do it on their own. If you want to make an Alpha Flight team, you got to take out at least two of the members. Like, at some point, it's just going to be Sasquatch and North Star holding it down. And you'll have three members, like a Chavez. If you do, like, Chavez, Mephisto, Knull, and maybe you're looking at a team at that point, but if it's just Odin, apparently Vigilante beats it. If it's Knull, apparently Illuminati beats it. So I'd be mindful about that, guys. All right, we got a big Orchis. We're gonna hit it with our even bigger Nightstalkers. I do have overpowered on my blade. Yeah, this Ares is gonna steal the pre-taunt from Man-Thing. I don't care. You're probably gonna get one shot. Nightstalkers benefit from not really relying too much on spawn buffs. Like, they have the pre-taunt, sure, but that's about it. We're going to flip the stuff from Scientist Supreme, and we're going to go crazy. I thought about bringing Kestrel so that I'd go even crazier, but yeah, I don't think it matters too much. Actually, this is really poor positioning for my opponent, too. Like, they should definitely not have Nimrod and Omega Sentinel beside the person who's going to steal the taunt if somebody were to hit this with Nightstalker. So that's kind of interesting decision there. And then right away, homie goes, and I look like an idiot. Okay, wasn't ready for this. Now we had trauma. Definitely wish I brought the Kestrel now. Oof, Blade is going to die before he gets a turn. Yeah, he's gone. Uh-oh. The turntables have turned. Let's see. We're still okay. Alright, I definitely should have brought Kestrel, I guess. Alright, Nimrod's dead. Sentinel's dead. It's just going to be Omega Sentinel. Okay, definitely should have brought Kestrel instead of Moon Knight. An extra detriment of Moon Knight is that he's another Night Stalker, right? If I had brought in Kestrel, Blade would have been that much more likely to get his buffs flipped instead, so Moon Knight actively worked against me there. Alrighty, we got a full Astral, so we're going to hit it with our Cabal Kang Apocalypse counter. This allows me to use Undying somewhere else. Undying can work here as well, obviously as well. I mean, Mercs can work here to a certain extent too, but I kind of like using my Cabal here. And if I find something with like an Ares Astral, then I'll hit it with Mercs, and then that'll be okay as well. It does kind of tax me the Apocalypse if somebody's, say, using like Absolute A4's Endgame Thanos and Super Skrull. Kind of taxing my Apocalypse there, but we have another solution for that as well, so not too concerned about that one. One thing you 100% have to make sure you do here is don't take that vulnerable off the Emma. So I'll target the Shadow King here because I do want to do as much damage to him as possible. You could also make your Kang a Raider, and then you don't have to worry about this at all. But you do want to hit the Shadow King, get that barrier off him, lots of good damage. Then we'll target the Emma. This is going to go ahead and put a stun on her. If they're running Ares, you won't land the stun here. Actually, didn't get the flips on the Emma. That's kind of concerning. Shadow King also didn't die to the punch. And Striker attack from Apocalypse just didn't happen. Okay. Sure. All right, so now it's a race to kill Doctor Strange here. Because revive for Shadow King is on the table. So, yeah, I have to kill the Strange here. And the Moondragon is also going to be a big butt. She has slow, though. Slow there, slow there. So, yeah, I just need to full send it into Doctor Strange. Kang will have a nice little rewind coming. That should be helpful. Alright, Strange is gone. That's good. Don't sleep on the Moondragon, so I'll go ahead and get an ability block on that Moondragon. Well, had a lot of wonky resists. The Astral team has been acting kind of funny lately in our wars, oddly enough. Kang, he kills everybody. Okay. I don't know, hands up. LD player lagged like crazy there. I don't know what happened to Apocalypse Striker. I don't know. His Falcon Punch didn't do the Striker effect. Not sure what happened there, but we still won, so who cares? Alright, we got an absolute A-Force with Super Skrull and Odin here. We're going to hit it. We're going to be pretty safe here. We're going to use our Liberty team with Mephisto. Yeah, not much to say here. I'm going to make sure that I tunnel down the Odin first. I'll rewind the Medusa. Super Skrull cannot rewind me because of my Mark of Mephisto. And once Odin's dead, we'll go from there. We do sub out War Machine for this attack because, well, I guess you know what? Mephisto puts out defense down anyway. Maybe I could have kept War Machine just for his insane damage. Oh well. Okay, we will use the basic from Mephisto because I don't want an assist to take his stuff off. He is already dead. My Mephisto smacked cheeks there. We'll rewind her. That's great. This rewind will not work because of my Merc of Mephisto. I can stun the Kahori here. Cool. This is super easy. Okay, great. Listen, I'm not going to complain about a super easy matchup. Let's just get this Kahori down. The Super Skrull probably died to Captain Sam here in a second. And that Super Skrull, he's actually trying to take some turns, though. That's pretty annoying. Gotta say, I'm not a fan of him trying to take turns. That's rude of him. Alright. The assist comes in. Let's see. I mean... Alright, there's a nice slow on him. He can't gain speed bar when he has the slow, I believe. So, I mean, this one's just over. We like that. We like that a lot. Alright. Now it's just a long, drawn-out fight with a Miss Marvel Classic who's going to heal until eventually Mephisto perma-kill damages her all the way down. Boom. Just basic here. Yeah. Get her, Peggy. Ooh, get the Sled's defense down. Ooh. Wait a minute. Take a seat, Mephisto. Liberty's got this one. Boom. Never mind. Mephisto will have to finish it off. Oh, he's not a striker. Oh no, she's healing. It's time for autoplay. Speed this up. Don't crash, hopefully. Come on, Peggy. Boom. All right. There we go. That took too long. All right. Here's a team that I've never seen before. We got the 3 Spider Society members with a big Ultimus and an even bigger Gore. So I'm not taking chances. We're going to hit it with my Superior 6 team. And I just saw that my Mysterio is not overpowered 10. He's not level 105. Does he need it? He's more of a control character. He'd be one of the few examples where it's like you don't really need to worry about overpowering him too much. But his dupes also hit really hard. So it wouldn't hurt him or hurt my team here either. But it's such an old team that I've been trying to drill into my guys. in my alliance, like, we don't look back anymore. We can't look back anymore. Looking back at this stage of the game, we have so many new teams, like the Vigilantes coming out, like the Thunderbolts that are going to be extremely important. We can't look back at those teams anymore, unfortunately. It's just the way the game goes if you want to have the most amount of success. Okay, hold the phone here. What's the play? He doesn't have slow. She doesn't have slow either. I don't think this kills her, though. I'll tell you what. I'm actually going to do the special here. The reason is, it's going to keep Pav as the lowest character. So Peter keeps trying to heal the Pav with the passive. But because that heal block is not happening, so I did get to put damage into Penny, but also get Pav lower too, and not just have her heal it up. Which I think if I did Spider Slayer ultimate onto Penny, it just would have made her the lowest health, and then she would have just healed it up. Alright, Vulture is going to come in here in a second. He's going to get some kills. Let's try and get some of these regens off. You know what? You're about to take a turn because you resisted the slow. We don't like that. Everyone's in yellow, which means Vulture is going to do extra damage. Can they get the kill here? Nice. Alright, and it's just Peter, and Goblin will say sayonara to that sucker. Let's go. Good one. Sinister 6. The most fun reworked project Scopely ever did. It's a real shame they're shying away from that kind of thing. I think Thunderbolts would have made for an amazing Sinister 6 style team. And honestly, someone in the comments was like, you really think Thunderbolts is going to be a good movie? Like, it's going to be just trash like Black Widow 2.0. But Black Widow was already not popular. I don't know if you guys have seen the trailers for Thunderbolts. It looks pretty damn fun. I don't know. I'm excited for that movie. Alright, we're actually up against Xtina's room. Xtina's always in the chat. He always has interesting takes on defense, and I know he loves his creative war defenses. And I think this is a pretty good one. So he does have America Chavez speeding up both Rocket and Lady Deathstrike. And I'm going to say no. I'm going to bring in my new Avengers. We're going to go for the quick win here. Obviously, we got to be careful of that. Lilandra overpowered new stats. Could be a pain in the butt to get her down. I'm going to assume it's not going to be that bad, because we use these guys all the time against the new X-Men characters who have diamonds on them. And they also have a 30% buff, and the new Avenger still gets those down. So I think we're going to be okay here. We are going to, we're just going to tunnel her down. We're going to dodge the first slow from the tree guys. So that should be okay. We're definitely going to stun the Lilandra with trauma, so we're not worried about that. Get the rewind going here. It's over. Okay, yeah. New Avenger, man. It's hard to beat these old war team guys. They're kind of cracked. This is going to kill the summon probably. Oh no. Big time no. But we had Safeguard, especially on Tigra, so when she ults, she's going to murder everybody here. Maybe not LDS, actually. Interesting. I don't know if I want to kill him yet. Can be counterattacked. I'm just going to do the special over an LDS. Let's get some of those dodges off of her. Sure, let's do one of this so I get another dodge off of her. Takes out the Lilandra, that's great. Let's give her the, what is it, the Chansey Shuffle? No, that's not what it's called. Let's give her the clobbering time. And now let's see if Groot is going to solo my entire team. He does get lots of counters. Could be scary. But his revive chance should be way down in the dumps now. We got dodges for days, and he got clobbered. Let's freaking go. Alright, we got another one of X's evil contraption rooms. We got a Cosmic Ghost Rider with a Black Knight. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hit it with my Mercs or Money Team. I'm actually going to move my Old Man Logan away from the Panda Pool just in case we get some perma kills coming in from like the Black Knight Ultimate. I'd rather not risk that. I'll also put Old Man Logan in the corner here. We got a bunch of Raiders, so it should be okay. We are just letting Deathpool die. And the reason I could do this, because you guys saw earlier, I took out an Alpha Flight team. I already took out an Astral team, so my Mercs are kind of freelance at this point. And that's kind of the issue you'll have if you are trying to be a war defense hero on an alliance that isn't really prioritizing war defense that so much. You're definitely going to have a little struggle bus with that. But what I will say is I've also seen people make a lot of stupid mistakes because it's early on in the war and they're just trying to save their stuff for literally no reason. So there's also that. That Thanos is going to get pushed. He is 100% getting pushed by that. And then he's going to pop off with a devastating, and I do mean a devastating attack. Oof. Let's avoid hitting him, but get an assist on Old Man Logan. That's what I want to do. Let's do it over here. I want to see if I can get Old Man Logan to ult before the Thanos gets to go. That way I can give him trauma for that offense down to stick. Does this give trauma? This does, right? In war, blah, 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 blah. In war, apply bonus tech support, taunt, bleed, turn, blah, blah, blah. If that target had stealth before the initial attack, apply ability block. I don't think this does trauma. You know what? I stopped carrying a second ago. Does it rebound twice? Chain to 2. This will chain to 2. That's unfortunate. Welp. Nothing to do but let it fly, I guess. Yeah, that's going to push him. So he is going to heal up. Oh, if I had targeted him, he would have died. Alright, it's alright. We lost our death pool. He'll come back if we need him to. Not that we will. Let's just get rid of this endgame Thanos for if he does his overpowered attacks. And that's the key, guys. When you see overpowered, you just got to know that that is your priority to either control or kill as soon as possible. And if you bring in characters that are susceptible to getting killed by that overpowered character before you get to do either of those things, you fucked up in matchmaking. I'm not trying to justify overpowered. Overpowered is stupid. But you got to play smart. You just have to do it. Alright, we have Secret Defenders with Tangled Web and Odin. It is an overpowered Odin. It is a fortifier Odin. There's 3 mystic characters here. Knowhere, Weaver, Odin. So Mighty Avengers would get the speed bar. I'm also kind of thinking that maybe I should just do like a Zombie Scarlet Witch or even just use Undying here with some like massive damage dealer. Cause yeah, I don't know, maybe this Odin is gonna catch me off guard here. Maybe the Odin will catch me off guard here. Maybe I won't have enough damage. Well, we'll find out. We'll find out. So what do we not do? We do not stun the Odin. If we stun the Odin, we're in for a bad time. So we'll make sure that Invisible Woman's ultimate isn't going to try and stun, because that'd be bad. I don't think we can use Falcon Special. I think we have to throw the Falcon ultimate. Unless there's this much buffs, then we would definitely do it. So this will apply defense down. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we got to kill the Odin. Odin's already lost about 20% life. Yeah, let's throw the ult. It's going to not rewind anybody, but oh god, okay. He has disrupt, so even if it does go for the Odin, it's not going to matter. You know, I should have basic just to make sure I get more damage on him. We'll extend this. What the fuck was this team? This team is garbage. Wait, what? That was immediate death. Alright, I win. Alright, my opponent's trying to be super clever and coming in here with Old Man Logan, a bunch of speed bar stuff, as well as a speed up on spawn, as well as offense up, and a bunch of other crap. So I'm going to hit it with Zombie Scarlet Witch, Dead Zelda speed bar. My A-Force team will go faster than the Nightcrawler does, so not too concerned about that one either. We kill the Old Man Logan and we win here. Wait, Nico doesn't need 4 A-Force members to get her speed up, does she? That'd be awkward. That'd be really awkward, actually. Turbo awkward, some would say. No, we get it. All right, let's give energy to the 2 new characters. Let's go ahead. This cannot be dodged. Who do I want to make sure the trauma and all that goes? I guess, yeah, sure. We'll put on Old Man Logan. Why not? Nightcrawler stunned the Zombie Scarlet Witch. Nobody cares. No speed bar is in play still. This cannot be dodged. Big ult damage coming in. Man, Old Man Logan's taking no damage. I'm going to... This can't be dodged. We're going to ult here to make sure he goes away. Holy wasp damage. What was that? Alright, but Jean Grey is wrecking my day here. This is bad. Let's get the cleanse going here. Because Cable's about to hit people real damn hard too. Bleed disrupt like safeguard to all my allies. That's pretty clutch. Yeah, okay. And that's gonna kill the sunspot. Okay. Hits on Nico. Not great. Well, we got our safeguard from Zombie Scarlet Witch, so no slow. We'll put the ability block over here, so no ult from her. The dodge is super annoying. Wasp is about to pop off, though. I guess I'll basic for energy. Okay. Yeah, energy went to her. Ult can't be dodged. 2 of them are dead. Us versus Nightcrawler. Don't love that for myself, but let's see how this goes. He's got a lot of buffs. Zombie Scarlet Witch took all of his lunch money. Jessica Jones showing me why I need to invest in her for the overpowered bullshit. Is Nightcrawler about to solo my 2 new characters like he did yonder? Defense down for 2 turns. I mean, Nightcrawler will cleanse it, but he ain't gonna cleanse that death debuff, bitch. That's right.
He did.
Scotty coming in.
I said he did.
Hit him with the nah, Scotty. Hit him with the nah.
Nah.
There you go. All right, we got another straight Astral. I'm going to hit it with 3-piece Undying with these guys, with the people, the faces, and the things. The Storm and the Omega Red Phoenix Force. Thank you. Jesus, that was a tough one. All right, so tunnel the Emma, kill the Emma, see what Omega Red Phoenix Force Overpowered does. I might have to basic to start because I don't want to push that Shadow King, which I would be afraid that the overpowered Omega Red Phoenix Force might do and drop that immunity. Oh, she is super far. Well, she's not going to get hit by a bunch of these attacks. We might be okay. All right, let's get that ability block over there. I really need to make my zombie Iron Man a skirmisher again. He's kind of just wasting away here. Hopefully Storm will get a crit. She didn't. Hopefully Hela will get a crit. She did. Well, I don't want to eat up that zombie juggernaut thingy-madoodle here, so I might... Damn, this kind of sucks, actually. This kind of sucks. It does do bleeds, though, right? Apply trauma, attack primary target for 350, and Crucible. Ooh, chains to 4, also doing bleeds. Okay. Alright, we'll get the ability block on Strange, and then we'll get bleeds on everybody. That seems like a good trade-off, okay. And then we need Zombie Jugs to come in here with his big hit. Right, well, even if she survives, which she didn't, he would have died, so it would have been fine. Oof, we don't love that. We don't love that damage at all. Can this be dodged? This is unavoidable. All right, let's get rid of the Shadow King. Let's make sure you're dead. The Phantom buffs are driving me crazy lately. Ancient One is gone. Oh no, my Greg. Oh no. Rip. Maybe Zombie Iron Man's got to get built up. He still cracks. Undying team is so fun. All right, I just put a bunch of purple ice on my Knowhere so they wouldn't get overpowered by Illuminati. And by the time I came back, somebody already did it. So we're gonna do them against an infestation. This should be pretty funny. Talk about wasting resources. Here we go. But as far as my alliance goes, like, there's not... People don't exactly have a lot of infestation counters, actually, which I'm sure is the same for a lot of you in the mid-game, where people rely very heavily on their Sinister 6, Superior 6 to take care of big infestations. So by me taking an infestation, it does help my alliance quite a bit, so I guess it's a good thing. Alright, let's go ahead and bark that speed up off of the Black Widow. Ouchie. Ouchie again. Poor Star-Lord is getting wrecked. Normally I actually move Nova over there, but I guess I forgot. All right, here comes the overpowered Thor, God of Thunder. Doing the damn thing. I appreciate that. All right, let's see. We do have overpowered on him. He has defense up. I have offense up. Does this hit through defense up? It doesn't. Okay, well, this damage is going to be lame. Yeah, that's lame. All right, anyway. Wow, that's anticlimactic. Ant-Man's a G. Get him, Rudd. All right, that's lame. All right. Well, you know what? I actually, probably before this video comes out, I put a video out on the Vigilante team. They're performing much, much better in war than what we had originally thought they would be performing with. I actually don't know how this is going to go because I'm letting Void Knight go first. So Void Knight is going to flip things on a couple people, but then Silver Sable goes. She's got overpowered. Everybody dies? Probably, if I had to guess. Even with the 3 red stars, Silver Sable hits like a goddamn truck. But that could activate the Red Goblin and make him do some stuff. So we'll see how this goes. Lots of buffs on the enemy team. I'm about to have lots of debuffs. We got a lot of resists, actually. All right, this will take all their buffs away. Ooh, killed. Ooh. Yeah, it killed everybody. All right, cool. Attack primary, attack enemy. Does this hit everybody? Chain to 4. All right, let's just kill these 3, I guess. All right. My gear tier 20 Punisher didn't even get to flex. I mean, I really don't know if this is a function of overpowered being really fucking stupid or not, but they're doing really good in my testing so far, but it does seem that it's just Silver Sable murdering people with one shot, and it's got to be overpowered related. All right, I don't know. This Illuminati, I have Ares stealing their speed up. I got Black Cat, who will go before the Shuri because of Cable. And then I have some damage dealers. I don't know. It is what it is. We'll see what happens here. I guess Ares is going to have speed up, so he's going to go pretty quick, too. We got to nuke the Hank before he puts the safeguard stuff up. So you know what? I might even let the Black Panther Shuri do her thing. Or will Ares be able to ability block her? And then I can stun Hank, and then we just nuke Hank, and we go from there. I should have brought Ultimus instead of Beast. That would have been a good idea. But you know what they say, Dorky's really dumb. All right, let's get ability block on everybody. We'll stun Trauma the Hank. Good, we didn't get the push on the Shuri. That's important. Okay. Jean Grey. Did get the push on her, which is going to cleanse her. So good job, Jean. You fucking suck. You screwed everything up, and now we're probably going to lose. Can we get that taunt off? Nope. Don't stun Cable. Okay, she stunned the Black Cat. Still not great. Okay, really not great. Okay, really not great. Okay, this is trash. Holy shit, this is trash. Jean cleansing the ability block on the one character that I needed to not get cleansed is so goddamn trolly. Oh my god, Jean. I'm gonna lose to fucking Illuminati. I was gonna use Underworld Ares here too. I should have just done that. It would have been such a better idea. Now I'm dealing with this garbage. Can Jean survive to try and clean her error up? No. No, she does not have this in the bag at all. I fucking hate this game. Beast sucks. Ultimates at least would have, like, got a defense down or something. I don't know. That tilts me. Like, how's Ares gonna be a new stack character and hit like he's fucking a year 1 character? What are we doing here? What are we doing, man? Ultimus, where's your speed bar, buddy? That guy just taunted. You gonna let him get away with that, Ultimus? Damn. Well, Underworld so fast, Ultimus was useless. Alright, well, let's see how we did on the scoreboard there. That is 14 attacks, 13 wins. That was just because I was trying to eke out one more attack. Yeah, that's that impatient streak coming through. That was real impatience right there. I should have just waited for like a flight deck or something. I don't know. Could Underworld have beat that from the get-go? I don't know. There's some trauma on the team, but not enough. Well, that went from, oh, this was a pretty good war to one stupid-ass loss. All right, well, this is our average. About 700 million damage, 13 cleared rooms. I don't know. Why can't I be more like Scotty? Look at this. Look at this perfect pictured number here. What does Scotty have? He still has Mephisto, so he's going to get at least one more win. He's got his Mighty Avengers. That's 2. Underpowered. Yikes.
That's so rude.
And he's got his Underworld too, so he'll be much better than I am. He'll be patient and get it done in a way that makes sense. And even if he doesn't do more damage than me, I'm gonna give him the MVP. I'll give him that crown because I'm an idiot. Bad dorky. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Bye bye.